plenty of times. The Geese, it's just as scary at times. It's just as scary.
So, there's something pretty interesting that's going on with Tony. So Tony's not like a Tekken player per se. He likes Tekken, but I mean, he doesn't have many combos, and he doesn't really have the movement. But his spacing, like it's weird to say, right? Because he doesn't have movement. His spacing and his whiff punishes are amazing.
I noticed that when I played him last week. I was playing him in Losers, and I was just very confused by how good his just 2D movement was to just get me to throw out attacks that I didn't need to throw out.
Yeah, man. He just has impeccable spacing, and he's got a great sense of when you're gonna push buttons. So he hits counter hits all the time.
And as a Steve player, that's huge. That is your game plan: is to make somebody just press when you don't want, when they don't want to, but when you want to.
Like I said, Tony is probably his biggest weakness is his movement and the fact that he mashes on down one a lot. So you can see that's kind of been the death of Chris. He's just been interrupted at every single instance.
Sometimes after you see it move so much, you think, all right, that's going to be the end of that.
Well, no, it's
but
because
then it just,
like I said, his kind of lack of matchup knowledge kind of pays off because he just down ones everything and it ends up working out. But this round seems to be totally Chris's. Yeah, we'll see how this is the reason. See, Tony doesn't know that he needs to sidestep in order to get away from the fireball. So, if Chris figures that out and locks him down really early, then Tony's gonna have a really hard time. But so far, Tony, he's got quite the life lead. Look at this.
Yeah, if he could keep the pressure up with Steve. Oh, but Revenge at the wall. I mean, one of those Rapu can sit out of the double.
Okay, so Chris bringing this back. Ouch.
Stop.
A little bit of spacing of his own. Nice.
Ooh, and a
okay,
nice
so
combo.
The jumping kick is a meaty. So I think the only way to really get away from that is to not tech at all. You're supposed to stay on the floor. Nice reactions coming out of Chris, except no max mode cancel, so he didn't really get as much damage as he should have.
I feel like he might be saving that, but who knows for sure.
He has 3 meters, man. At this point, why save it?
That's very true, and it's his last round to win. Oh, and there's one use of max mode, gets the wall.
No Reppuken or Raging Storm.
And there it is, simple punish.
So, Chris takes one over Tony. So this turn, Tony's term of life. He needs to do something, he needs to do something quick if he's going to stay in this tournament. But this is loser semis, so it is first to 2. So we'll see if Tony is able to make the adjustment. I don't necessarily think he's doing anything wrong, he's just being overwhelmed completely by the Geese matchup.
And Geese is a matchup where if you don't really know anything about it, it's extremely overwhelming.
And what it is that he doesn't act like any other character in the game.
Exactly.
Even he plays very Tekken-like.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of move cancels that cancel into one another.
Yes.
So if you don't know that, you can't recognize it.
He brings
it
in
really
that
tricky
SNK stuff, man. That's little underknown SNK. Those little tricks out of King of Fighters.
Yeah, and you can see that Tony is just being overwhelmed with strings. Every time that Chris has really thrown out down 4, forward 3, like that. Tony's finally, down oneing the heck out of it, but to no avail. Like there's another down one, right? But I mean, at this point, it's a little too late. So Tony needs to make one heck of a turnaround and one hell of a comeback, but getting counter hit by down 4 is not the way to start.
He's got to pull off the historic. He's got to pull off the lore win here. But Geese is looking a little too much like his actual lore. A little bit like a boss now. Oh.
Ouchie, bro.
Oh, and we have the cancel. Oh, double Reppuken.
I like the
sidewalk it. And we have the quick. Oh, and a nice duck.
So yeah, try to whiff punish it, and that's going to be it for Tony. So Chris takes it.